if f of x is equal to x plus 1 squared plus x minus 1 squared for all real numbers x, which of the following are true? So let's take one at a time. So for number 1, is f of x equal to f of minus x? And all we have to do is plug in minus x into x here and see if we get back the same expression. So let's check that. So f of minus x is equal to minus x plus 1 squared plus minus x minus 1 squared. And from each of these different expressions that are squared, we can factor out a negative 1, and I'll put this in brackets. So we have x minus 1, and this whole thing is squared, plus, factor out a negative here, and we have x plus 1, and I'll use a little bit more room here. This whole thing is squared. And when you square a product, you square each of these, so that we're left with negative 1 squared is just 1. So we have x minus 1 squared plus, same thing here, negative 1 squared is 1. So we have x plus 1 squared. And notice that this is f of x. So number 1 is true. Now let's check number 2. We're just plugging x plus 1 into the function x anywhere we see an x. So doing that, f of x plus 1 is equal to x plus 1 minus 1 squared plus x plus 1 plus 1 squared. And simplifying, x plus 1 minus 1 is just x, and that's squared. And then in this second expression here, we have x plus 2. So we have x plus 2 squared, and this is not the same thing as f of x. So these aren't equal, so number 2 would be false. And for the third one, we need to figure out if the absolute value of the function is the same thing as the function. And if we take the absolute value of f of x here, notice that we have two squares added together. And a squared number is always going to be positive, since if you square, let's say negative 3, you're going to get a positive 9. So taking the absolute value of numbers that are already positive isn't going to change anything. So f of x is indeed equal to the absolute value of f of x. So that's true as well. So our final answer is that number 1 and number 3 are both true.